Today we're going to talk about supplements and why you shouldn't worry about them so much. So, let's start with what works. Okay? Basically, there's 4 things I would probably recommend to people. Let's say 5. Okay? The first one is probably everyone's favorite. I know it's mine. It's probably yours if you have trouble getting up in the morning. It's caffeine. So caffeine, it's wonderful. Makes you feel great. You're alert. It is proven to help performance in the gym in an exercise. So why not? Why not enjoy some caffeine? The thing with caffeine, if you have too much caffeine, let's say, in a continuous manner, your body's going to adapt to that much caffeine. For example, if you have a small Tim Hortons coffee every morning for a month, you're like, you know what, I want a bigger one. So you have a medium Tim Hortons coffee for a month, your tolerance just went up. So you're going to need that, at least a medium Tim Hortons coffee. If you go back to the small, you might feel a little groggy, you might not feel as energetic. So the thing with caffeine is you adapt to how much you're getting and your tolerance builds up to it. So be kind of careful with that. You're not starting off with 300 milligrams. That's a medium pike roast, grande pike roast from Starbucks. But yeah, so that's caffeine. It's a hell of a drug. It's great. It's wonderful. I love it. Anyway, next, protein powder. So this is a supplement, but it's not. I mean, by definition, it does supplement your diet. It has calories, so it's kind of like a food. So protein powders are not created equal. Some of them have better quality ingredients than others, like most foods. The thing with protein powders is they're very useful for probably 9 out of 10 people, because I know, going through my client list, if I had to pick 10 at random, 8 or 9 of them aren't getting enough protein. We all overeat carbs and fat because we're more likely to. We're surrounded by it more often. Protein's more expensive. So it comes down to what's convenient. What do we have around when we grab that snack? What is it? Is it a protein bar? Is it a shake? Is it fruit? Is it a granola bar? So protein powder, I generally recommend it for everybody. I mean, if you have some lactose issues, you can always go with vegan protein powder, which is Vega Whey is one of the best companies around. So that's good. If you don't have any problem with animal products or dairy, then whey protein. Whey protein isolate is number 1. It's the best of the best. I don't recommend anything else. If you see hydro isolate, concentrate, forget about it. Don't even bother. It's not worth it. Isolate is expensive, but it's worth it. Okay, so protein powders. Next, creatine. Creatine is another supplement that has been studied for so long, so many studies, yet people still screw it up. So creatine monohydrate, 5 grams a day is all you need, 5 grams. So creatine, so we have creatine in our bodies. One of the best sources of it is red meat. But if you don't eat red meat, then maybe your creatine is a little low. But creatine is a natural substance. So people think getting it in powder form is, oh, it's a drug and, oh, it's not natural and blah, blah. No, it's completely safe. This has been the most studied, probably, performance supplement other than caffeine. And it's been deemed safe time and time again. It's effective. If you're interested in taking creatine, here's a few pointers. 1, just buy creatine monohydrate. It is cheap and effective. It's $20 for like 2 pounds or more. I think it's $10 for 2 pounds. Anyway, if you see creatine, hydrolyzed creatine and all this stuff, forget about it. Creatine monohydrate, 5 grams every day. Every other day is fine. I take 5 grams in my post-workout shake every time I work out. So it's about 4 times a week, give or take. Averages out to about around 3 grams a day. That's enough. That's an effective dose. You don't have to take anything more than that. You don't have to load it. You don't have to drink. You don't have to take 20 grams of it the first week and then go down to 5 grams. Just take 5 grams in the beginning. You don't have to take it with grape juice or orange juice, or I mean, that information is from like the 90s. So anyway, creatine helps with performance, just like caffeine. It's just creatine. It's not a direct effect on performance. It's more for the next day and the next day, as your body goes to the stores in your body to create ATP. So there you go. Next, omega-3s. Fish oils. This is a pretty popular one, although a lot of people get it wrong. I have an Instagram post about omega-3s and the correct dosage between DHA and EPA. Make sure it's a high dose. Make sure you're getting high quality omega-3s. Don't buy omega-6s. We get enough omega-6 in our diet as it is. If your diet lacks fat or you don't eat fish like at all, I highly recommend omega-3. GNC brand is actually really good compared to most other products. And Progressive Nutrition, it's liquid, but it's high quality fish oil, so that's good. I recommend those two. Having good fat in your diet, omega-3s helps with your joints. If you have stiff joints, you feel sore here and there, it's recently been proven, I think, to help with muscle maintenance. I gotta read into that one a little bit more, but omega-3 is proven supplement, healthy fat, especially if you don't get enough fats in your diet. That's a good one to take. Last one, it's not necessary, but if you eat a lot of junk food, it'll help. Multivitamin, again, something you're going to want to look for quality. The GNC Mega Man and the Mega Woman, they're good. That's a good multivitamin. Also, I believe Progressive Nutrition makes a multivitamin. For supplements, there's only a few companies that do really good stuff. At the top of my head, those are two of the good ones. But if you have any more questions about it, just shoot me a message and I'll do some more research. But yes, so multivitamin, if you're not eating a micronutrient dense diet, so you're not getting a lot of vitamins, calcium, that kind of stuff, potassium, anything in your day-to-day, if you're eating a lot of sugary, high sugar, low fiber foods like Lucky Charms, for example, like the way I love to eat Lucky Charms, candy bars, which is fine, enjoy them, but you're missing out on micronutrients if you're not incorporating fruits and vegetables and greens and grains and proteins in your diet. You're going to be missing out. So that's where multivitamin is cheap. I mean, it lasts you a pretty long time. You get like 180 capsules, like a 3-month supply or more depending on the serving, but I definitely recommend, for most people, they could probably use a multivitamin. I mean, there's no harm in it, in my opinion. So now, I just want to quickly touch on bullshit supplements. People that waste their money on these products. Just blows my mind. First, fat burners. Fat burners do not burn fat. I shouldn't have to say anymore, but the only thing that can be deemed good about fat burners is caffeine and thermogenic. And I guess a diuretic because it's caffeine, but they don't burn fat. All they do is raise your heart rate, speeds your heart rate up, your body temperature goes up, so you might burn some extra calories throughout the day just through that alone, and maybe you lose some water weight. Once you stop taking the fat burner, you stop having as much caffeine, then what are you going to do? So fat burners, don't waste your money on them. You can buy caffeine pills for, I think it's $10 for like 200 pills. You're set for a long time, all right? So don't buy fat burners. Next, if I ever see cleanses or detoxes, I'm triggered. Again, these are things your body can do the body does do on their own. Your liver does not need a detox. Your liver is a detox machine. Don't waste your money on cleanses and detoxes. Cleanses, if you have to drink grapefruit juice and black pepper, whatever the hell it is, for 4 days straight, what do you think's going to happen? You're going to lose all the water, not going to lose any fat. You're going to lose a whole bunch of water weight. You're going to feel like shit because you're drinking grapefruit juice and black pepper and cinnamon, whatever it is, for what? And then once you start eating regular food again, you're back to where you started before you bought that $50 cleanse kit or whatever these things sell for these days. Anyway, juice cleanses and detoxes are a waste of money. If you like to do, like if you'd like to have a juice, like with a bunch of veggies and fruits, that's cool. I have no problem with that. There's tons of micronutrients there. But if your diet is only juices, you're missing out on a whole lot of good stuff. I mean, you're keeping your body from essential oils and essential amino acids, the building blocks of protein, which again help muscle recovery, muscle maintenance, hair, skin, nails. If you're just drinking fruit juice and vegetable juice all day, you're not getting any help with that. You're just getting extra carbohydrates that you don't need. Okay, so no detoxes, no juice cleanses. And I think I'm going to stop there. I think that's going to be it for the bullshit supplements, because that's the ones that are most common. I mean, I can go into more detail, but I'm going to keep it there. So, to recap, 5 supplements worthwhile: caffeine, creatine, protein, omega-3s, multivitamin. Okay, check the doses on all of them. Check reviews online. Ask me. Ask my brother. I mean, we go into this stuff all the time. We're always looking at new data and new supplements that come out. So ask those questions. Bullshit supplements, fat burners, juice cleanses, detoxes. Okay? Don't do it. It's not worth it. All right? You guys have a good week. I'll see you next time. Thanks.